Boom shakalaka, big news for Bitcoin today. Guys, Bitcoin to $100,000 within a month, proof in this episode. Also, we're going to talk about some really amazing announcements for Bitcoin and why you might want to be tentative about Ethereum right now. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode, we are talking about some huge news for Bitcoin. Proof that Bitcoin is going to $100,000 in a month. Plus also why to be somewhat skeptical of Ethereum at the moment. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, today's episode is sponsored by Bridge Oracle, the first ever public Oracle system on the Tron network. Their unique technology allows smart contract developers to infuse real-world data into smart contracts to create real-world connected dApps and DAOs. Bridge Oracle's flexible open-source API infrastructure makes it easy to customize and deploy smart contracts using a wide variety of data points outside the Tron network. Bridge Oracle will launch publicly on the Tron mainnet by the end of Q1 2021. To learn more about Bridge Oracle, you can head over to their website bridge.link or follow them on Twitter at bridge_oracle for news and updates. Now, the big news for Bitcoin today is in this Bitcoin rainbow price chart. But before we get into that, guys, let's take a look at what Bitcoin is doing here today. Okay. Less than a week ago, February 4th, we had the golden cross right here. The last time we had a golden cross was way down here at the beginning of this bullish megaphone, back when Bitcoin was about $10,000. Ever since then, Bitcoin 4x'd in price. Now, what's happening with Bitcoin is we have Bitcoin butting up against the top of the bullish megaphone right here, okay? You can see it batted up against the first time there was 48,000 in price. Now coming back up to that area, it's resting above the 4-hour MA50, this blue line right here. And really, once it breaks through there, we could potentially see this is the next area to look for Bitcoin resistance between $52,000 and $58,000 before it takes off. Now, why am I saying it's going to take off within a month? Well, my friends, if we take a look at this Bitcoin price chart here, this is pretty awesome stuff. As you can see here, Bitcoin price right now is in the orange. This orange line, is this a bubble line? Well, if we take a look historically, it has been in this orange area 1, 2, 3 times. And each time it was in that area, within a month, the price went all the way up to the red. It happened here, it happened here, and it happened again right here. Well, since it already happened 3 times, that means there's a 4 out of 5 chance, or an 80% chance, that Bitcoin will go up to the red within a month. And if we take a look a month into the future in the red area, we'd be looking at about $125,000 Bitcoin within a month. Now, that's not all, because I wouldn't just bet on the Bitcoin rainbow price chart. But actually, if we take the past Bitcoin price spike and just basically copy this bar pattern from back here in 2017, just paste it on right here, guess what? We're pretty much in that $100,000 area, maybe a little bit more than a month, but we're headed right there very quickly. Now, especially after we have such bullish news as we've had today. Guys, I mean, you already know that MicroStrategies is in Bitcoin. You already know that Tesla is in Bitcoin. Well, announced today, America's oldest bank, BNY Mellon, will custody Bitcoin. Not only that, but MasterCard will start supporting cryptocurrencies directly on its network, similar to what PayPal is doing. And Twitter is considering adding Bitcoin to its balance sheet. Guys, companies are coming in by the dozens. You remember MicroStrategies last week introduced Bitcoin to 1,400 companies. Each company is buying up about 1,000th of all the available Bitcoin. There is not going to be much left. We're going to have an insane supply shock coming up. Now, you would think with all this supply shock that people would be going nuts for Bitcoin, but coincidentally, they're not. If we take a look at Bitcoin over on Google Trends, and you just might have to see this behind my head, this is back at the peak in December 2017. Guess what? We're only about halfway up there. All of this Bitcoin price movement is actually caused by the decreased supply of institutions buying Bitcoin. This is not even close to retail FOMO causing this Bitcoin price spike. However, If we take a look at Ethereum, Ethereum searches actually are just as high right now as they were back in December 2017. Could this potentially be the top of the bubble for alt season? And my friends, I don't know the answer to that one. I mean, maybe there's just a lot more interest. Maybe a lot of people just want to get Ethereum. But it is somewhat interesting. Potentially this is just completely driven. The Ethereum price is completely driven by retail speculation, whereas the Bitcoin price is completely driven by institutional speculation. Now, if we take a look at the crypto fear and greed index, it is at 93%, extreme greed. If we take a look over time, it is at all-time highs. So I just want to remind you guys, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. A not so liked investor once said that. But here's the thing, guys. If you're in profit now, it may not be a bad idea to capture some of those profits. I'm not saying sell everything, but I've met many investors who have gone through numerous Bitcoin cycles and never capitalized on it. And they keep on missing the opportunity. Maybe you might want to take out some of the profit, but maybe not. Maybe you just want to hold it and just wait. Who knows what will happen in the future? And because, guys, I always like to leave you with a happy ending, I just wanted to share this with you. I will post a link to it down in the pinned comment. This is probably one of the best podcast episodes I've listened to in a long time. This is on the Rich Dad channel with Robert Kiyosaki, but he interviews Simon Dixon from Bank to the Future, and it is probably one of the best pro Bitcoin podcasts I have heard in a long time. So you should definitely check that out. Guys, things are looking great for Bitcoin. It's only going to get better and better and better, especially considering that we're not even all the way into retail FOMO. Crazy. So thank you for watching. I'll see you at $100,000 in a month, and I'll catch you later. If you liked, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Peace.